Alright, everybody. Let's play video games, shall we? This is your boy Alex Yard, and I'm here. No matter what, I'm here. That's the deal. Come hell or high water. Eblo's in the house. And Eblo, I don't quite understand. You're saying, why does the schedule sound like Alex? Is that a joke going over my head? Because I don't have a lot of gas in the tank at the moment. Let me appear on camera. This is going to be what we call a deep breath stream, where I'm going to take a deep breath or two. Eblo says the schedule is where my face would normally be. I think I get it now. But let me come on camera. I guess I'm a PNG too. Here I come. Of course, missing Alex. Alright, there's Alex. What's up, everybody? Welcome to the Retro Art Nightmare. No, I did get Retro... I got Retro Arc to work short moments before we went live. Right after fixing it an hour ago, new problems right before... Okay? So, I'm sorry I'm not in a... I'm ready to break, guys. I was not going to cancel this... The thought occurred to me. But it's going to be a shorter stream today. Okay, I'm going to be playing Sonic 2 Pink Edition for about 45 minutes, and then I'm going to play some Shadow the Hedgehog, and then I am going to play a little bit of the Hat in Time DLC, and that could go for maybe 20 minutes. So what's going on, guys? It's just technical problems. I can't even talk about it. It's really just a punch in the stomach once every hour, it feels like sometimes. And, you know, things happen, but I just don't want to get pulled away from music theory video stuff too much. Now, I say that, I've made some really, really good, right, very good progress. And I will continue to do so. That is what's keeping me sane at this time, is the fact that the new music theory video is coming out so phenomenally. And once you see that thing, you're going to forget about me being in a pissy mood live on the air. Yeah, we got super... I want to say hi to everybody. I'm here, right, primarily today is to talk to you guys, because I love you all so much. We got Sam in the house, who's pumped for the DLC. Vector Sader. JJ's... got the question on everyone's mind, deal or no deal. We got Koyao, Super Rayman, Subsonic Sparkle, Lore Stream, Eblo. What a crew. Yeah. JJ wonders, and hey, what's up, Bam Kazam? Yeah, so let me go ahead and open up the novelty of the hour. Sonic 2 Pink Edition. Courtesy of JJ the Hedgehog. Make sure we got incredible audio levels. And I thank you very much, Javid, for the kind words. Yeah, I wanted to play Sonic Shadow the Hedgehog today. Because that's where my head is. I love the game so much. Oh, too loud? Oh, okay. Yeah, I got scared for a moment. Yeah, is the audio level alright now? Alright, yeah, it's a little... I usually go to about negative 25. That should be a little bit better. Now, Bam Quazam has heard of this here mod and has always wanted to try it. And having, you know, given it a run today, I think it's damn cool because, yeah, it has, well, the Sonic Advance Amy moveset, which will be coming back on Wednesday when we play the first 4 zones truncated wager against JJ of Sonic Advance 1 as Amy. Subsonic's gut tells him that this palette simply would not fly on a Nintendo Mega Drive. Bam Quazam needs this. Javid is charmed by the adorable title screen. It is pretty great. I love the way these two fellas, well, they're literally not fellas, sisters, follow along aims. Ooh, love that hammer move, man. Bam Quazam needs to get this. Now, Koya was wondering the same thing that I was about, maybe JJ knows, can you play as Cream? I'm not aware of, like, with all the button, I can't even talk about that, because I'm going to have a breakdown. There might be a button for switching to Cream. We can talk, I'm not going to set it up, if it's, enough said. Bam Quazam really likes these chow. Alright, cool. So, JJ says that Amy, Cream, and even Big are all playable. And you pick it in the options. Maybe it's similar to the way that you pick Tails alone, Sonic and Tails. Eblo's excited at the prospect of playing as Large the Feline. Yeah, Vector Sater says Cream replaces Tails, right? So you just go to the menu and pick Cream. It does seem as simple as... Oh, and I can't forget... Oh, I really don't want to forget about my YouTube audience. That's a very, very bad habit to forget about YouTube chat, guys. So hello, Shadow Ops. Oh, I can't dwell on that. But the good news is that I remembered. Hello, Shadow Ops. How you doing? Sending out the Discord chirp, taking a deep breath, maintaining my composure, and continuing with the gameplay adventure. Now, Koya is pointing out that the way Cream walks is similar to her walk animation in Sonic Battle. It is pretty great. It's very kind of bouncy and full of life. What do I need to press? This. Interesting. JJ said a full score run of this mod as Amy alone took you over 2 hours. Now, I'm trying to think. Usually it takes me, what, like 80, 90 minutes? Am I underestimating? To beat this game? I wonder, JJ, what was the holdup? Yeah, Vector Sater says, is that an endorsement or a criticism? Alright, endorsement for the challenge. So, yeah, so it's super interesting because as I've philosophized in the past, Sonic 2 is a game that I firmly believe was designed to be enjoyed with or without the spin dash, which is to say that I honestly believe Sonic Team's philosophy was like, alright, we'll add the move, but if you're a player who wants just the momentum kind of gameplay equation, Sonic 2 has that. It's not 100%, but like 99% of scenarios, you do not actually need the spin dash. You can't say that about Sonic 3. Alright? So, if this game can be beaten without a spin dash, you know, I would think that Amy would be able to handle things. So I wonder, JJ, you said it was the challenge levels. Is it because you were dying a lot, or because you couldn't get to where you needed to go due to the lack of a traditional spin dash? Dr. Ibobot? The nostalgia. Oh, you can't hit the button too early, man. This is gangster mode. Oh, Cheese can just walk up and attack Eggman. Did you see that? I was standing on the left side of the screen, and the little Omochao flew up and delivered the last blow to Eggy. Nice. Rowboat's in the house and missed the last stream because he was too busy shopping at the Mall of America. Well, I hope you bought a 2DS. What's going on, Rowboat? How you doing? Did you get a 2DS at the Mall of America? Because I assume they have more of those in stock than they do PS5s. And she even has that move that she has in Advanced 1. It's not a spin dash, but it's a down, hit the button, trot forward with, a solid amount of speed, I gotta say. Hey, I was pressing the button to wriggle out of there. Why didn't it work? I saw HBO Max put the show Veep at the top of the home page, like the main landing page. And it's because Kamala Harris is... this is her moment, or at least her opportunity for a moment. Alright, Sam says... Yeah, if you're talking about the Hat in Time DLC, Sam, we'll figure it out. If we gotta do the other one, and not the... If we gotta do X instead of Y, that's more than okay. JJ explains that playing as Amy in Sonic Advance, especially with the 25% mentality, adds more time to the adventure as standard. So apply that to this game too. Plus, these bosses are more of a challenge. Yeah, JJ died a lot to the Metropolis and Wing Fortress bosses. That makes sense. Yeah, I'm trying to picture in my head what would it be like to use this hammer move on the spinning 3D eggs boss at Metropolis, Now, interesting. Subsonic says Biden just totally nuked his party's odds. If you mean by dropping out of the race, no, he needed to get out. Unless he did something in the past hour that was a lot worse. And yes, because I'm in such a bad mood today, we are allowed to talk about Biden, and we are allowed to talk about Sonic music drama. Let's get it out of our system here on stream, so that I don't make any, YouTube permanent content about it. No Twitter posts, no YouTube, just informal chatter to take my mind off of stupid-ass frustrations. Language. We all know what Rowboat got. Sunglasses, not a 2DS. Sunglasses, bro. Is it because the 3D effect kind of gives you a headache, so you had to wear sunglasses to alleviate the problem? Javin says, ooh, a Dark Alex stream. Welcome to, here we are in the dark world. Here we are in the dark world. Rowboat wants to maybe talk about bad policing in Minneapolis. I guess I can't. No, what was the Trump issue? We're not going to talk about Trump's Trump, but we are. Yeah, Subsonic still hasn't answered my question, but yeah, take it from an American. Biden staying in the race would have been a total disaster. And I think there was no chance about what that was happening. Eblo says, Sonic music drama, news to you. Clearly the more important topic, hell yeah. Vector is in the house, noticing things are getting political. Indeed they are. Barely pay attention to Biden for 2-3 years, and now it's a big circus. And that's just a massive problem with the American election system. The American election system should not be so violently thrown out of whack by one human being's deteriorating nervous system. Super Rayman says Biden had no chance of winning. Yeah, and that's my take on the matter. This game is running pretty slow. Is it because the pink water plus the pink character is just maybe this is what Subsonic meant by the palette could never handle this? Alright, yeah, Robo's talking about that Minneapolis thing. I can't say I even know about that. Because the Trump issue happened, I want to say, in Pennsylvania. Laura Stream is working through the reality of this being the third election in the row with poo candidates. I wonder who Amy would vote for. Amy would vote for cream or cheese, and that's it. Subsonic would be really impressed if she can pull things together. Well, considering that she was, for the past 4 years at the ready and nominated to become president in case anything went down, nothing has changed. Well, I think Kamala Harris is a joke, but because she doesn't even bother to read the index cards that her team prepares for her, and then she goes to interviews and just says stupid cop-out nonsense. Word salad, as it were. I'm sure this boss will be very easy as Ames. Oh! This is probably what JJ was talking about. Oh, and the game's gonna lock? I told you this was a messy stream. Interesting. Subsonic says her animations might be a bit too complex for the code to run smoothly. You can say that again. But yeah, JJ said now it's a big circus. No, it's always been a circus. It has always been a circus, but it's just really dumb that all of a sudden we're in a big tizzy because Alright, so yeah, this run is probably doomed. So why don't I restart the game and yeah, Lore Stream says Lore Stream and JJ are suggesting to just do Amy alone. Give that a try. As much as I love having the two sweethearts follow along. Load content. Where all the poop remains. Stupid workarounds. Makes me want to pull in my hair. Too much blast processing, says Eblo. That's the diagnosis. Sips coffee to deal with it all. Rayala Mac is in the house and noticed that there phrase. At least we got to see this great title screen again. Hey, what's going on, Third Bruno? Wow, look at this pink menu. Alright, so Amy and Cream, Amy alone. All right. Oh, Big and Cream. Big alone. Alright, we'll come back and use Big at some point. But actually, well, if I just played as Amy alone, the only thing I could do is just run through Emerald Hill, so I might as well play as someone else. Let's play as Big to spice up our lives. Difficulty normal, easy? Huh. You know what these are? I'm gonna make it easy because poop. I am in a poop mood, so I need to make things as easiest as possible. JJ says, oh yeah, difficulty setting. Eblo is terming this the Pepto-Bismol screen. Hey big guy, says Bam Kazam. Now Bam Kazam is hoping for Froggy, and so am I. Fingers crossed. Here we go. Froggy, where are... Did you see the title card was purple too? Ah, look at this guy. Whoa, he has like content? No. So when I press the button, as soon as I let go, that's when he'll attack. Interesting. So how useful is this? Yeah! Bam Kazam likes what he sees. Big the cat. Bam Kazam has seen enough to arrive at the conclusion that this is an interesting mod. Ooh, and Snowball the Puppy says he has a ground pound. Let's try that out. Dude, he does the Mickey Castle of Illusion, whatever, butt stomp. And for that matter, it's just like Third Bruno's butt bounce in Pac-Man World 2, which I was maybe thinking to get that on the schedule for for this weekend, but now that I'm not sure what day it's going to be. I don't know. I don't want to spring that on people in case they can't make it. Yeah, Bamkozam says, the characters have different ways to play. Ah, look at the big extra life icon. It's so awesome. Classic. Oh! That's how you beat the level. You find Froggy. I wonder if, like, you can win by finding Froggy or by getting to the goal. That's pretty fantastic either way. Get some rings. Big found Froggy. Level over. What is this? Shadow the Hedgehog? Javid thinks it's great. JJ didn't even know that. I should do one of these bad mood streams more often. I'm making these incredible discoveries as an indirect result. Third Bruno says, time will tell indeed. Froggy. Super Rayman's looking for... Oh yeah, alright. So, ready for more drama to take my mind off stupid retro art? So, you may have seen that... So, first of all, you may have heard me say on streams in recent weeks, months, that Sonic Movies 3 Live and Learn rendition will be sung with vocals by one Bentley Jones. Bentley Jones, who you may recall from, maybe JJ or someone else knows, but it's like Secret Rings, maybe one song in Sonic 06, okay, and, Super Rayman is quite enjoying Big's moveset. Interesting. JJ says the artist formerly known as Lee Brotherton of Remix Factory. Is that Bentley Jones's former alias? So anyway, I got to stay on track. Yeah, and before I ramble about negative things, I want to say thank you so much for popping in, Snowball the Puppy. Glad to hear that you're enjoying the music theory videos, and if you're a Sonic fan, this next video, which is coming by the end of July, this is Sonic Christmas, as far as I'm concerned, right? Sonic movie. Whoa! I never saw a Big rolling a ball yet. This just has more and more surprises. And here I was ready to write it off because it was too much pink stinky drink and chemical plant and it crashed. But yeah, I really appreciate that, Snowball the Puppy, and you and everyone else are in for a massive treat by the end of the month of our month, July. Alright, so you may have heard me say that Bentley Jones was going to sing Live and Learn in the movie, but that is not the case. So looking back, why did I get that impression? Because Bentley Jones, that Sonic singer who did at least one or two official songs in Sonic games. Ah, look at Big rolling some more. So Bentley Jones just the other day, and this was late breaking news during the weekend stream, JJ had the up-to-the-minute update. So Bentley Jones, just the other day, releases a cover of Live and Learn. Huh. What's going on? And come to find out, Bentley Jones says, now that this cover is no longer associated with any official Sonic projects, I'm releasing it now because I don't want to wait. Okay, so people thought that Bentley Jones was going to sing it in the movie on the basis that a few months ago, Bentley posted like an Instagram video or whatever that was Bentley was in the recording studio singing Live and Learn, and it was tagged with hashtags Sonic the Hedgehog and Sonic Movie 3. Okay? So, listen, I accept responsibility in terms of media literacy because I saw that and I saw the Sonic Stadiums post and I was like, alright, sweet, this is basically Bentley Jones telling us, right? But without speculating on anything, Whoa! More surprises? Big has a peel out? Alright, now granted, Big's peel out is not super fast, but it does get you where you need to go. Usually the spin dash momentum will send you up a lot higher. And thank you for the help offer, Sam. Hey, what's going on, Funny Frog? Welcome to my streaming CU. Yeah, Snowball the Puppy. Use a chiptune artist yourself. Need all the inspiration you can get. Well, good. I'm glad you're drawing, inspiration from my YouTube videos and not from Bentley Jones, a hedgehog. So now Bentley Jones is kind of threatening to do a tell-all, saying, every time I try to come back to Sonic and do music, the same people get in the way and backstab, right? So Bentley is starting to talk some shit and is, saying, I think sometime soon I'm going to have to finally talk about this. So I don't, maybe Subsonic Sparkle's ears will perk up at the prospect that the talk of the town seems to be a beef with one Richard Jacques, which is a totally, if anyone doesn't know, it's the composer of the Saturn version of Sonic 3D Blast. So listen, this is a bad stream today. I'm talking about drama. Deal with it. In doing a little toxic digging, I found an old beef that T. Lopes and Richard Jacques had. Does Subsonic know about this either? Alright, that's hilarious. Subsonic says that checks out, LOL. So it sounds like Subsonic is maybe familiar with some of Richard Jacques' prior behavior. Okay, so this is going to take my mind off technical problems. I have to talk about it. So in like 5 years ago, T. Lopes posted a cover of Can You Feel the Sunshine? Okay. And interestingly, another detail involved was that, so T. Lopes posts this cover of Can You Feel the Sunshine featuring vocals by Sarah Lopes, his own sister. Whatever his first name is, her first name, Vanessa Lopes. The point is, it's Sister Lopes. Okay? So, T. Lopes, right? I look at that cynically and I'm like, wow. How brave of you and how in service of us that you're going to put your own sister in the spotlight with a Sonic cover. Alright, not the end of the world. But it was obnoxious that T. Lopes said, I really want to thank my sister so much for, she has a really busy schedule, but she was willing to, do this cover. And it's like, dude, T. Lopes is a Sonic superstar. And we're supposed to say, oh, I'm glad you made time in your schedule to do a cover that was definitely going to be seen by tons of Sonic fans. Yeah, we are doing your sister a courtesy by listening to her cover. She is not doing us a courtesy by singing to us. Interesting. So, JJ says attention-seeking maybe is talking about either probably Richard Jacques maybe. But JJ adds 100p, who is of course the Sonic Adventure 2 rapper for the Knuckles, already tried to battle Sega over royalties and failed miserably. Alright, so what happened was that T. Lopes posted, and I think it was like 2019 or so, T. Lopes posted that cover, okay? And then Richard Jacques basically calls out T. Lopes in a tweet. And, it was just... I'm looking at it on the sidelines thinking to myself, you really couldn't have talked about this behind the scenes? You had to make a big public scene about it? Richard Jacques chimes in on Twitter to start by saying, this cover is bad. This is a bad arrangement. And it's like, right off the bat, what are you trying to accomplish here? And then proceeded to say that, Richard Jacques was not credited as the composer. And to be fair, T-Lopes, when he posted that, it included a thread that gave a ton of special thanks to this and that person, even Jun Sonoy, but no Richard Jacques. So, is there something to that? Maybe, but I think the way Richard Jacques went about that conversation was pretty toxic. Whoa, Big can just float on the surface? Dude, my bad mood is erased. This is incredible. Yeah. Now, Subsonic had said very embarrassing stuff that Richard Jacques has done, you know, considering you like his music. Yeah, Now, am I vulnerable to these little termite robot fish swimming? But yeah, Vector Sater says, yeah, maybe that's why they don't use him in Sonic music anymore. And that actually could apply to Bentley. It could apply to 100p. And I don't know what Richard Jacques' standing is with Sega, although if Richard Jacques is getting name-dropped by Bentley with this whole fiasco, does anyone know what Subsonic, if anyone would know, what is Richard Jacques' current, standing or business relation? Like, does he ever do stuff with Sega? Snowball the Puppy is in the middle of your own music drama in the meantime. People are mad at Snowball the Puppy because you used the Sonic 3 unused track as a super theme. Which song is that? Is that the one, it's the song that people thought might have been an unused Supersonic theme. Subsonic honestly just suspects something bad was happening in his life at the time. He's usually really gracious and cool. Alright, so Subsonic, you're saying that T-Lopes outburst, when Richard Jacques outburst at T-Lopes, your take is that was an isolated incident and that he was having a bad day? Now, I'm not saying Bentley Jones is a saint, believe me. However, the fact that Bentley would name-drop Richard Jacques 5 years after the T-Lopes thing, I don't know. Maybe in the specific case of Bentley Jones, maybe whatever Richard Jacques did to Bentley Jones was justified, right? Because we don't have really either side of the story. We only have Bentley Jones's, desperate, attention-seeking. It's a sob story, and it's also what we call vague booking. Vague booking is kind of like Facebooking, but it's when you do a post where you complain about something, you indirectly reference some drama or stress, but you don't do anyone the courtesy of revealing what you're talking about. And look, I made that mistake to an extent when I took to Twitter to make a statement about the nonsense with Pimp Ouija and the speedrun controversy, which to this day is still not on the speedrunning pages. So, as far as I'm concerned, that validates all of my concerns. I was right all along. But anyway, Bentley Jones posted a vague thing about, stuff that was happening with Richard Jacques. So, Bentley seems ready to, go on Oprah, tell the whole story and all that, right? But, heck, it's kind of selfish, I think. With the lead up to the movie so close. I don't know, man. Alright, Subsonic doesn't know about any of the new stuff. Okay, so Vector Sater actually is pointing out that Richard Jacques did remixes in Sonic All-Stars Racing Transform. So yeah, that's at least within this decade, maybe exactly a decade. The point being, he still stayed with Sega in some capacity, not an employee, but working with them in an official capacity. for many years after, what was it, Sonic 3D Blast? But JJ doesn't know why Hunted P was never used again. But we can only speculate about it based on their public behavior. Who's there? Does that mean Hunted P, or does that mean Hunted P and someone else? Alright, interesting. Subsonic is, as we speak, unearthing at least grapevine discussions. And listen, we're allowed to talk about toxic stuff today. It's a bad mood, technical difficulty stream. But Subsonic has encountered grapevine data that Bentley Jones has accused Jacques of sending him abusive emails as long as 5 years ago. So was that 5 years ago, that accusation? Or is that like today or this week? Bentley is saying that Richard Jacques had poop behavior 5 years ago, and then maybe again with this movie debacle. Uh-oh. Alright, now I have to perfect this boss. I could have seen that coming. Textile George is in the house. With a firm vote of enthusiasm for Big Cat. Hell yeah. And then Funny Frog had said, "You think Bentley worked on the fan game Sonic Omens and sadly got wrapped up in that game's controversial backgrounds." That's yet another thing. So I'm going to try my best not to make this an ad hominem symposium about Bentley Jones the person. I have plenty of thoughts on that I could talk to people off stream about. But for the sake of journalistic decency, I'll keep my comments targeted to this music situation, except to say in a vague way that the more I learn about things that Bentley Jones has done in this and that I lose more and more faith in Bentley as, someone to defer to, someone whose judgment to trust. Nuff said, baby. Watch out for the spikes. Alright, interesting. Wow. So Subsonic says that Bentley says that Jacques sent Bentley a string of abusive emails. Interesting. So it sounds like when they were making All-Stars Racing Transformed, they brought Bentley Jones to do a theme because they were not happy with Richard Jacques' version. Yeah, so what was Jacques' issue? Was it just that I might have read that wrong? Like, why didn't Jacques want... It sounds like Jacques did not want Bentley involved in one of those racing games. Oh yeah, that's what I should be doing with Big. Now I can't jump and launch the attack. He can't jump up to the fourth, but I should use the mid-range arrows and just attack from there without jumping to the top. Sam says, this is why you don't use Twitter anymore. Say no to Twitter. Say no to X. It was Elon Musk pumping $10 million per week into you-know-what cause. I'm going to talk about that cause. Snowball the Puppy says, people tend to label that behavior as constructive criticism sometimes, which makes it worse. Yeah, Subsonic has a further quote from Bentley. It's time companies stop facilitating such unprofessional attitudes instead of kowtowing to brats notorious for throwing tantrums. Sounds like Sega may be sided with Richard Jacques. And then Funny Frog... Oh, and hey, what's up, wackadude? Funny Frog says, you don't know, Alex, why you jokingly diss your own streams. You think they're great fun. I appreciate that. I'm just asking for a little bit of leeway because I've just been having so many technical problems off the air that have been frustratingly pulling a white right. I can't even talk about that. But the fact that you're enjoying today's stream, among others, I'm doing something right, so I really appreciate that. But yeah, JJ, take... This is what I'm saying, guys. This is what I'm saying. I really... JJ says it's happening to all of us. I mean, it might... Yeah, I'm gonna just type in chat. Yeah, alright, cool. Koya's... Wow, we got 34 viewers. No, that's a glitch. Whenever the stream restarts, it, like, doubles the viewership. But alright, Wackadude says, this might become your favorite Alex Yard stream. Alright, then, I'll have to make sure every stream from now on has me in a panicked bad mood talking about toxic drama to take my mind off of it. I'm alive, baby. We're at the casino. We have a gambling problem, but we're in Atlantic City. Ooh, I got a comment on probably the YouTube schedule posting of today's streaming. It says, question, could you do a Metallic Madness video? And all I gotta say is, that's a pretty good question. Dun-dun-dun. Alright, I should be able to run around now. As Big. Yay! Big's at the casino. Does Big go to a casino level in Sonic Adventure 1? I can't remember. But alright, looks like we're back on the air on YouTube. I wonder if YouTube is going to segment it into 2 different streams. Yes, and Sam left 2 comments on the community post. Thank you, Sam, for catching that. The schedule had a couple of wrong dates, so I actually re-uploaded it quickly. Thank you very much, Sam, for being on top of that. Koyao... Okay, Koyao says Big maybe only has 3 levels. Emerald Coast, Ice Cap, and Hot Shelter. I don't know why I thought it was 4, but you're probably right. Alright, so JJ says... So yeah, ultimately, is Bentley's behavior talking about Richard Jacques in this way a kind of defamation? Is that defamation? I guess we can't know for sure until someone shows receipts. Because maybe, right, it's perfectly possible that everything Bentley has said is true and worse, right? But it could be all just, right, without going into ad hominem takedown of Bentley Jones, he doesn't seem like a stand-up guy. That he's just not. He doesn't really have his act together. He seems a little bit maybe selfish and self-promotional, right? You guys see, right? So he posts this Live and Learn cover, and then he, dramatically says, now that this is no longer associated with any official Sonic project, I'm posting it. And also, this is going to be on my new album. Buy my new album, right? Self-promotion. And not only that, the upcoming album, which I believe it's an anniversary album technically, because I think that Bentley has been working with Sega for so long that he has inherited Sega's penchant for really playing up, it's an anniversary, so we've got to do something, right? Sega's behavior with anniversaries has been a little bit better as of lately. But we all know Sonic 06. But anyway, Bent Jones is like, oh yeah, so I guess he's been in the music business for 15 years, so he's doing a double album, a commemorative anniversary double album called Memoriam, which is such a you might as well call it Legacy. Oh, I found Froggy. I win. Big got Froggy in Act 1. I can do it, baby. Now Koyao says, oh, Twinkle Park. Yeah, that was the other big level. All is right in the universe. Wackadude reports that Sega endorsed a Sonic gambling game on Roblox, where you have to gamble to get Gold Rouge and Gold Knuckles that are limited. Now, that's really interesting what Wackadude mentioned, and, you know, I'm going to have to do maybe a quick Alex Yard Adventure video about the topic of, like, gambling money in the Sonic series. Because I honestly think that what Wackadude just reported is actually not in conflict with Sega's strict rules to have no money. And what I mean by that is that Sega does not want, you know, comic makers or Sonic Prime makers to just go run wild with money as a plot point. But Sega themselves are willing to do so, and even, it seems like, if Wackadude is to be believed, and I believe Wackadude at present, that Sega even approved a gambling-related little mini-game within a Roblox. I assume that's like fan-generated content, but still, that's pretty cool. Yeah, Wackadude says the game is by GameFam, who wants to become rich from the Roblox. So can you become rich through Roblox content? Is it kind of like Minecraft? You can become like Dream and like make a whole career, tens of millions of dollars. You get a guest spot on Mr. Beast. Ooh, Mr. Beast has got a controversy that's been kind of slow burning for like a year, and now it's just about exploded, hasn't it? It's drama day, guys, so get it all out of your system. Javed says, the faster someone starts hawking something, the bigger the red flag. Yeah, if that's about Bentley's promotional stuff. So that boringly named album called Memoriam, so boring, right? That's the name of the segment during the Oscars where you see all the Oscars that died. The actors that died at the Oscars. What's it called? And hey, what's up, Alejandro Guitar? No, sorry, not Guitar. Alejandro Aguilar. And yeah, Sam, I heard about that drama. I don't know much about it in depth, and there's probably no details that would probably make for a good discussion here on this Sonic stream. So I shouldn't have mentioned it. Sorry. Hey, what's up, Ghost of Burb? Now, JJ says hawking. Yeah, hawking I take to be an expression that means, you know, you're like aggressively selling something. You know, like Ryan Reynolds' whole deal nowadays is hawking cell phones for his Mint Mobile. And granted, his ads can be micro-entertaining sometimes, but they also, just as much of the time, lean into their non-tent status. It's just Ryan Reynolds, you know, standing in front of a boring green screen and, like, just giving very meta insider baseball explanations of economics of advertisements, and it's really just dystopic. But 20% of the time it has funny moments, so I gotta... Alejandro wonders, how am I? Doing much better since I went live, I gotta say. But yeah, Third Bruno, I'm getting the sense, is cautioning me to stay away from that topic with a 14-foot pole. Bam Kuzam is ready to jam with his jam. Hilltop. Alright, so I was actually gonna stop playing Pink Edition at 4:45, a rare 45-minute segment. However, I'm just gonna keep playing Act 1 at least. I'm so excited to play Shadow the Hedgehog because I have been maining Shadow the Hedgehog lately. Shadow the Hedgehog is kind of the only game that I've been playing, you know, at night when I'm just done with work, want to kick back for a bit, end of the day, end of the night gaming. I have been working through the, now I realize, masterpiece that is Shadow the Hedgehog on the Nintendo Dolphin GameCube. Now did I miss something Snowball the puppy said? Sam wonders if I'm going to be using up-to-date Dolphin. Yeah, for Shadow, I am going to use a new one. And I can't remember, if I've streamed Shadow the Hedgehog with the new Dolphin. It looks so excellent. I needed to get a new Dolphin for Shadow specifically, because longtime reviewers may remember had that issue with the regular vanilla Dolphin that I had, where specifically for Shadow the Hedgehog, there's like weird white lines on the side of the screen. Okay, but the new Dolphin fixes that and expands it to widescreen. It's really stunning. Ghost of Burb is, yeah, maybe gonna even just try that game someday. I think that emulating it, the graphics, really makes a huge improvement. I don't know if I could fall as deeply in love with the game if I was playing on a native GameCube with those graphics that look kind of rough by today's standards, but it looks so incredible. It's really awesome the way it looks. Playing it on Dolphin, it becomes a timeless experience. It's just pure Sonic. It's with a twist, but it's a true entry in the Sonic lineage. Alright, Third Bruno was actually talking about how Roblox runs things that makes developing there for a living financial self-destruction. So if any of you are thinking about going to college to get in good with Roblox, think again. And yes, Koya, I was talking about good old Shadow. Now, Wackadude has the question of the moment. What's my opinion on Scott the Waz's reviews of the Sonic games on the Genesis? Well, my mind always goes to his very bad Sonic CD review. I've done a takedown of that many months, maybe over a year ago. The big problem with Scott the Waz, if I'm to talk about his Sonic CD review, he just plays the game very carelessly, and there are certain features that he just doesn't know about, and by not utilizing those features, he ends up having a bad time with the game, but he incorrectly attributes that to the poor quality of the game, when it's actually right, as a specific example, you look at his gameplay in that video, and you can quickly tell that Scott the Waz is under the impression that when you go through a time travel sign, you have to start running, or you're going to lose your sparkle. But that's not how it works. You go through the sign, and now you have your sparkle on call, but it's not like you have to use it or lose it instantly. So you'll see him run through a sign, and then just sprint forward, having no idea where he's going or what's at, right? So that's a 2 million... Oh, can Big get up here? You know... Wow! So using that stomp can kind of get you a de facto double jump in a way? That's funny. Nice. JJ scooped up the request. Alright, Third Bruno was just talking about developing your own game on there. Anyone can do that, and that's why Third Bruno will be keeping it as a hobby, rather than a serious pursuit. Yeah, anytime you depend on some corporate infrastructure like that, and you have to rely on goodwill and good faith, things can get iffy. Super Rayman, much like myself, was considering the possibility that I might get soft-locked in that spot. But with a little bit of innovation and the moment at the end of the Pokemon movie where everyone holds hands and cries, everything worked out. Interesting. Subsonic actually watched the Relax-A-Lax view of Sonic CD just yesterday. And it was pretty much the same video. Uh-oh. Now that Relax-A-Lax and I are, YouTuber acquaintances, I'm gonna have to send him a message demanding that he have some splaining to do. If he gave Sonic CD Scott the Woz treatment. Now Alejandro wants to know what I think about Sonic X Shadow Generations. Do I think it'll be good or bad? I think the Shadow stuff is bound to be good. That's the impression I'm getting. Kind of what I want to do is send Katie a tweet a couple weeks before it drops and say, look at this video I made that's a kind of a massive, 50,000 view commercial for Sonic X Shadow Generation. Could I get a free copy, please? I wouldn't use those exact words, but that's the idea, right? My YouTube channel is already a massive marketing behemoth for Sonic games, so, right, I think a review copy would, right? But anyway, it's kind of dumb and unnecessary to remaster Sonic Generations, given how not long ago it came out and it still looks perfect. I played on Steam and I'm like, I don't need like a new graphic version of this. But it's one of those things where, separate from the enjoyment I might get out of it, it's still a very positive thing for Sonic overall, especially if a lot of younger, newer fans are able to play Generations for the first time. And then that's a whole game that's full of very effective commercials for other Sonic games. I mean, it was Sonic Generations that's the sole reason that I was prompted to check out Sonic Colors. Because when I played Generations, I'm like, oh my god, this Planet Lisp, there's an SNL sketch. Planet Wisp is absolutely sublime. The music for Sweet Mountain in the jukebox is unbelievable. I think I know what game I'm gonna buy next, and I bought it. I'm proud to say. Remind me to tell you about my Sonic Colors story at GameStop, but I'm not gonna talk about that at this exact moment. Subsonic says, a lot of people, probably talking about Shadow Generations, are getting, Sonic Forces vibes from its level design. And I gotta wonder if, do we know who's the producer or director of the new Shadow levels content? Because I don't know if I have this association. Oh, there's Froggy. I miss Froggy came to me? Unbreakable Bond. Big and a Froggy. Sonic and Tails. Nice. Wackadude made the jump over to Twitch to ask, what do I think about Video Game Donkey's review of Sonic Mania? Am I going to have to do an Alex Reacts to that on stream? Because Donkey is the kind of guy that I could definitely, enjoy roasting or just critiquing. And it's not because I think he's overall bad. I think in many ways he's very talented and funny. But he makes certain choices that I object to. Which involves blurring the lines between fact and fiction in a way that causes strife and conflict and all that. He knowingly throws grenades into the community. And I think it's harmful. And I say harmful, I don't mean it should be illegal or anything, but it's, I definitely strongly disapprove of it. JJ said I finally paid off that lisp joke from Sonic Colors. I pronounced something not amazingly. Now Snowball has the question on everyone's mind. Can I ground pound on bosses? Why don't I at least finish the job? I'll get to this boss. Figure out if I can ground pound. And then we'll boot up what I am starting to suspect is the peak of 3D Sonic, Shadow the Hedgehog. Emulated on the Microsoft Dolphin, GameCube OG, widescreen hack, vertex rounding, a certain amount of frames per second. It's just a joy. Ah, look at Big. Was down here the fall of Destiny? Maybe it was. I almost fell down too. Now Shadow Ops don't abuse the @AlexYard tag. That's only to be used for emergencies when I'm like desperately trying to figure out a button mapping thing when we're wasting time on the air. Now Wackadude has a great question. What ending am I going to try to get? So when I boot up Shadow the Hedgehog shortly, we are actually going to look at the library. And what the library is in Shadow, it's so amazing. It's an archive of every path that you've ever taken. Now, I haven't announced this on the air yet, but it's a crazy stream, so I'll say this. You already know that I'm currently engaged in an All Emblems arc in Sonic Heroes. But as of right now, I'm pleased to announce that I have also undertaken and have formally begun a Shadow the Hedgehog All Paths arc. And when I open the game today, you're going to see how many paths that I've done so far. Alright? For anyone playing along at home, the number of potential paths in Shadow the Hedgehog, I don't know if I have the exact number, but is in the neighborhood of 325. 25. Okay? Now the funny thing about that is that it's in a way it's only half of that. Because the way it calculates routes is affected by which final boss you fight. So if you take a path right down the middle, you go to the last level. Alright, let me ground pound this jerk. Yeah, it worked! Mikey Bruce is in the house and is wondering, much like any concerned Sonic fan should. Oh, this is the pink edition, so there's no spiky rocks coming out of the ceiling. But also, maybe that was the result of, easy mode. Remember I toggled on easy mode? That's so cute. Accessibility features, i.e. No spiky rocks. Sam suspects that Shadow the Hedgehog and Sonic Heroes run on the same engine. I'm 99% sure that they do, and right, it's mind-boggling. The more I learn about like Takashi Iizuka in the 2000s, his output. Right, Shadow the Hedgehog has all those paths, all those missions, the different characters, dialogue, in-game dialogue, so many cutscenes. That game was made in, I am told, a year. It's like, looking at you, Tears of That Kingdom. Ah, you can't even see Big, he blends in with the color of the level. Yeah, Snowball was aware of an Amy hat. You can access Hidden Palace in one of them. Yeah, I've always been on the outside looking in of the Hidden Palace with the music boss, like a big organ or trumpet or something. I never was really a big proponent of that fanfic. You know what time it is. It's time for the game that has been absolutely captivating my heart as of lately. Hello Kitty Island Adventure. Get pumped. I'm just kidding, man. It's Shadow the Hedgehog. That was Coffee Indeed, Snowball the Puppy. My du jour of choice. I love coffee so much, but not enough to make it a non sequitur bit on my YouTube channel. Alex Yard, music theoretician, coffee drinker. Now Wackadude wonders why one of the tags is Son Amy, but listen, I played as Amy before. You're gonna see Sonic in Shadow the Hedgehog. I've fulfilled the contract, at least for today. Vector is sad about something. I'm just not sure what. Alright. Let's close this. Enter the infinite black void. Make it even more intense by getting rid of the overlay. Uh-oh, now you can see the green dust of destiny. Vector Riz was hoping for some butterscotch. Hello Kitty Island Adventure. What do I need? Dolphin the Hedgehog. Oh, I love this damn game. Look, the world wasn't ready for this game, and also it wasn't helped by the graphics on a native GameCube. But get a load of this. Hey, how's it going, EB boy? Welcome to my yard zone. Alright, I don't want you guys to miss the opening gunshot. So, Shadow Dolphin. Hey, look who it is. 3, 2, this. Oh, baby. We've arrived. This is such a good game. And all I really need to do is change the category of the stream. Get a load of this. This game is so amazing. Mature audiences only. I hope you can tolerate the words damn, hell, the concept of people dying. That happens in this, right? Humans? Sort of. At the very least, it happens off camera. You cannot kill humans in this game. They still are alive, writhing in the ground. But in some levels, you can hear the gun soldiers. It's so depressing and serious, but it doubles back on itself and becomes funny for that reason. You hear them talking on their microphones like, oh, we lost Bob. It's... Kapoof says Ghost to Burb, certifying the gunshot noise that is music to JJ's ears in this moment. Shadow the Hedgehog. Such a good game. I'll get Cybershell to appreciate it eventually, don't you worry. I don't know what he thinks of this game. I can't interrupt this incredible intro. Look at this military commander who you see as a kid whacking his ass, taunting Maria. This lore... You think I'm making that up? Stick around. I don't know if I'm going alone. Now, Bam Kazam says, this was the first song that they played in the Sonic Symphony. So, when I saw it in Boston, it was with Johnny from Crush 40. And when he came out, the first song that he sang was that. And it was, incredible. Now, that was in the fall of 2023. Interesting choice to open his set with Shadow's theme, even though I don't think Shadow Generations was announced. The Year of Shadow was not really revealed yet, so that's really kind of cool that he opened with that. Nice. EB Boy might be going to the Boston Symphony show this year. Yeah, I'm probably not going to go a second time. But not because it's an amazing show, don't get me wrong. And I recommend, if you haven't gone, 100%, definitely go. Ooh, EP Boy says they announced more Shadow songs for the Symphony this year. That's pretty cool. I'm still probably not going to go, but it's tempting. All right, so this is the library. This shows you every path you've ever taken, and it assigns not just a number, but a name. I think that's so that there's maybe a total of 326 of these. Okay? So, see how these bottom two, they're two different routes. But they're the same route in every way except for, you see that blue check mark at the end? Alright. Nice. Polar Wildcat is definitely going to the Boston show this September. Very cool. I'm excited for you. It's definitely an experience. Alright. So which route am I taking today? So what I love about this is that, you know, when I sit down to play, I look at the routes that I've done and I pick kind of which one would make sense to do. I like to switch it up. Although most of my gameplay in the past few weeks, all of it really, has been neutral to hero. I haven't... I'm saving the dark stuff for later in the arc. So what should I do today? I really love Lethal Highway a lot. But I gotta make a decision. So that's the lowest route, and that's why it's the highest number. So maybe the most evil route is route number 1. Alright, what if I do... Okay, so I did that. Alright, I'm gonna go to... I'm being indecisive. I think it would be nice to go to Last Impact. Oh wait, if I... Yeah, I could do this one and go to the evil route. Maybe I'll do that. So I might change my mind mid-route, but for now, I would like to take the hero path. At least for the first few levels. So here we go. Yeah, JJ took a peek at the tickets for the London show. You checked and it's not worth it for you.
Why does that name haunt?
EB Boy is going to see how much they cost. Wackadude says, when I reach 1 million subs on my main channel, Wackadude is committing at this moment to buying me an Ice King supersonic chain.
Maria!
Wait, Ice King from Adventure Time has a supersonic chain? Alright, we are going to do some wagers. So, for Westopolis, I'm going to go for an A rank. No excuses. So the hero mission is to neutralize all 45 black creatures. Alright, and you have... Actually, to make it exciting, why don't I do 5 minutes?
Time for these humans.
No, that's too much, because it might go the whole level if I do really good. Alright, 2 minutes have begun. I'm going for an A rank. Oh, okay, so Wackadude was talking about... Alright, is Ice King a company that makes such chains? You know, it makes ice for you to wear around your neck and impress women at parties.
What was that all about?
Nice. Shadow Ops is reporting that down in Texas, there's a burger joint selling Sonic-themed food. Now, Mikey Bruce wonders how long would it take to do all 326 routes. You know, as far as total play time, it has to be at least 326 hours. If a good run takes a brisk hour, knowing that many runs are going to go a lot longer than that, then 400 hours, 450, This opening is so incredible. Promise time, baby. Who did I promise what? Don't know at the moment. All I know is that these graphics are stunning. Dude, the explosions to the left and right. Touching down. Roller skates in action. Gonna go say hi to my main man, son. Here he is. Wackadude is... Oh, I missed the black creature. Wackadude is sad that the symphony is not coming to your hood. What's happening to our hood? Oh, I love the loop around micro glitch.
Hey, Shadow! That's one of the Chaos Emeralds.
That's a Chaos Emerald. You can unlock unlimited power. JJ says it's not a glitch. I forgot what glitch I was talking about. Now, I accidentally took out a human soldier. Sue me. JJ says it's a deliberate mechanic. Yeah, sorry, what is? Oh yeah, so recently I discovered, and I think I knew this a long time ago and forgot, massively powerful and useful move is that at any time you can start scraping. If you just press R, watch, I can sidestep like this. Now, that's great for aiming, certainly, but it's also very powerful for stopping on a dive. Like, you have very good brakes at any time. Watch, later you're going to see me running at full speed, and at any time, I can just hit the brakes. Watch, I'll do it now. 3, 2, now. See that? So, like, it alleviates a lot of the perceived problems of this game, that you're, you know, going so fast everywhere, flying out of control, this and that. Just press R. Now, I'm not going to use the special because what it does is make you zoom forward and skip areas. And the problem with that is that you will skip past black creatures that you need to neutralize. Uh-oh. I almost fell. Okay, so JJ explains they made each consecutive homing attack weaker and slower to encourage the shooting, as it's way quicker than homing attacking enemies. I guess, alright, if you're maybe talking about the... When I did the homing attack, that Shadow was kind of circling around and around and around, you're saying that was intentional content? Because that's an issue that happens in Sonic Heroes, too. I just take it to be being at kind of the wrong place at the wrong time, where you just miss your target that you're tracking. And so the game just kind of flips out, making you circle around and around and around.
Blue Hedgehog spotted.
Did I get the little...
What the heck is happening?
You tell me.
This is not a drill.
Yeah, so I tend to use the gun for the big creatures, but the homing attack for the birds. These are different than ghost of burbs, let me tell you. They report to a different commander. Well, I didn't mean to homing attack he.
The building's coming down.
Alright, I think this is the final stretch. Switch back.
Let's show the black creatures that we mean business. What? Just what are these black creatures?
Alright, I think I'm in good shape. There's one more up here. Yep, and then 3 more past the goal ring. Oh, and I could even... Now, is this going to send me too far? I never... Alright, so I didn't mean to do that. I didn't know that was a
Once
thing.
I find
That's
all
not a
of the
problem.
emeralds,
I'll just,
then I'll find
take
the
a slightly
truth.
different route. So, yeah, I learned the hard way that when you use that special, you do go through the ring. Ooh, and I got a B rank. Oh, well. Hey, that shot... it's funny. Things like that will happen. I will learn the hard way that, oh, actually, I can't use that light speed dash in that trail of rings. I love this epic control room. So let's pay out the lost wager. JJ's picking up an underdog victory.
The black aliens
Picking up
hit
over
6
1,000
major
points
cities
all
around
for
the
himself.
world,
You
and
guys
every
got to get in
city
on
is
the
reporting
action like Jay.
significant
Look at all the
damage
points
and
he's winning.
casualties. Among them, Westopolis has received the heaviest casualties.
Alright, so
due to its
I
weakened
am going to
defense
try to
system.
do the hero mission
Downtown Westopolis
on the next
has been
level.
almost completely destroyed. Unconfirmed sources have also reported seeing a black hedgehog in
Alright, we're not going to watch
Westopolis.
all the cutscenes. B for banana, B for bad. Wackadude wants his points back. A refund, as it were. Yeah, Shadow Op says, this game and Heroes needs a skin pack. Mikey Bruce says, do I know Unleash? Is that the YouTube channel? The guy that has a preoccupation with the quality of Sonic Unleashed? Alright, so this is cool. I don't do this level as often.
Get rid of these annoying aliens.
How condescending, Knuckles. Wackadude is at least congratulating JJ. Oh, and I got... Okay. So I am...
Get rid of these annoying aliens.
Alright, so I don't think I've done this a lot. So I'm going to set a rank goal of C. Will I get C rank or better? Okay. This should be interesting. Because I don't know that I've ever even done this mission at all. 2 minutes have begun. Sam remembers that I needed to do a wager. Did you see the way those columns of blocks collapsed into each other? Alright, Mikey Bruce confirms that that was the Unleash that he was talking about. What do I think of that YouTube channel? It doesn't really do the trick for him. I just can't get into the flow, the delivery, the demeanor. He seems a little bit aggressive and condescending from what I remember. Maybe that's not fair. I don't know. Does anyone have a competing experience of Unleash's content? Terrible, terrible name. If we're just talking about the name of the channel, it's just garbage. Unleash. How confusing. You say the word unleash, and it sounds like unleashed. Like, it just seems like it would be fodder for confusion. You're talking with your friends at recess. Oh yeah, I saw a new Unleash video at... I don't know. It's just not clear. Now, there's two different routes here. Did I just get a checkpoint? No.
Black creatures.
So, like, I wonder if it wants me to come back here. So I'll take the right route first.
Containers and bombs can be picked up and then thrown at enemies by pressing
Knuckles'
X.
voice weird in this game. I still like it. I like most of the voices quite a lot in this game, actually.
Good going.
Even Amy's voice. That Wackadude says Knuckles sounds like the launch base Go voice. Yeah, Mikey Bruce says Unleashed claims he's not a Sonic fan. And, like, that... So, right off the bat, he just seems like a troll who just wants to get attention because we're talking about him right now. Right? His whole YouTube presence is based on Sonic content, but he says he's not a Sonic, right? So I don't want to go ad hominem on the guy, but he seems like paying attention to things that come out of his mouth are just a way to misspend your life. But what do you think of his channel? Ghost of Burb's gonna be right back.
Help! We're being sucked in.
You hear Knuckles? between the last game, Sonic Heroes, where in the last level he's like, "Get down now!" Like it's the movie Platoon. Give me every last black creature. Can I melee this guy? Alright, I'm not going to use the ability. JJ says, Sonic Tubers... Oh, I didn't mean to activate that, but that's not a problem. Sonic Tubers who openly admit they hate Sonic? What a concept. I could use a few of those myself, and we could all use a little Shrek. Well, Shrek starts coming, and I'll stop now. Now these count as creatures.
Try grabbing that ring.
I'm pretty sure. Yeah, because it has a little icon. So I need this. I love this game. Alright, Mikey Bruce reports. And hey, what's up, Garden? I'll answer your question in a moment, but welcome. Yeah, Mikey Bruce Wish Unleash, and this is Mikey's anecdote, not confirmed by the New York Times, but Mikey Bruce wished him Merry Christmas on a stream, and he says, I don't celebrate Christmas, and then he said that he does celebrate, and then he mentioned a tragic event in history, so yeah, if that's to be believed, that gives me another reason not to pay attention to anything he ever says.
Stop attacking the good guys.
The good guys?
No, stop.
Define good, Knuckles. You're telling me gun soldiers are all upstanding dudes with no skeletons in their closet? But okay, Garden says, am I doing a Metallic Madness music theory video? No, I'm streaming Shadow the Hedgehog right now. I'm just kidding, man. I was just seeing if you were paying attention, and you were, so you passed the test. Now, as far as a Metallic Madness music theory video, I think that's a great idea, a great pitch, and I would definitely consider it. Is that something you're looking to see? And if so, why? I didn't pass an Emily, did I? Look, if I miss a creature, rather than comb through the level again, I'll just take the L, leave through the neutral route. And that's kind of a cool thing about this game, is that, like, when it gets to these missions that are a little bit harder, and you might miss one and get kind of demoralized, I honestly think that the way this game is set up is that you should always try to do the harder mission first. Okay, and when I say that, I mean it's because if I go through this level, and let's say I get to the end of it and I've gotten all the dudes but one. Well, rather than spend time combing through looking for a needle in a haystack, what I actually do is just take the L, and then I'm like, alright, I'll just, try again on the hero mission, because I'm going to have to do it eventually, multiple times. So I might as well try to do it as soon as possible. That way, if I mess up, I can just default to the hero route. What you don't want to do is do the hero route first a bunch of times. Sorry, the neutral route. Because the neutral route, you just run through. It's easy. You don't want to waste all those too soon. You want to save them for times that you screwed up the hero mission. It's a little hard to explain. It has to do with trying to do all 326 paths, which I've signed on to that arc. Wackadude wants me to get a real gun, not a Halo weapon.
Looks like things are heating up.
But Halo was so influential. Garden says, did I ever make a Palm Tree Panic music theory video? Because I referenced it in a video, but you could never find it. Well, the question is, have you watched every music theory video on my channel? Because if you have, then you would have seen... I promise I'm not lying. I'm choosing my words carefully, but the words are, if you've seen every video on my channel, then there's no way you could have missed The palm tree panic. Now, do these count as enemies? Let's see, 44. No, they're not enemies, but they give you a sword. Even though, who is it? Wackadude doesn't want me to use this. Yeah, so rather garden. I'll give away the surprise. At this time, there isn't, a video that's Palm Tree Panic music theory video. But that's not what I said in the video. What I said in the video was, remember when we looked at these chords at Palm Tree Panic, right? We can look at Palm Tree Panic's chords, even if it's not a video primarily about Palm Tree Panic. I'm not very well equipped for these bats. I should have oh yeah, let me go get those projectile guns. Hey, what's up, funny HTTPS? No problem, Garden. And I know I'm making a big mystery out of it, so I'll just spill the beans. It's the Zelda video. The Zelda video about Kakariko... Oh, I forgot the guns. Oh, the guns... Yeah, so they disappeared. And... Alright, I guess I'm gonna have to homing attack these guys. That's alright. Yeah, Garden. It's the Zelda video. The Kakariko Windfall Island video. Alright, I gotta do this very gingerly. Ooh, that was... needlessly close. No. Yes, I'm not gonna do the dark mission. Not today, anyway. Halo weapons, what more could you need? Nice. Garden, and hey, yeah, what's up, funny HTTPS? Not much. Enjoying Shadow the Hedgehog. Going on the path of justice. Garden just watches my videos to help learn things from music you're making for your game. Well, I'm very, I appreciate you sharing that, because that's definitely, a motivation for making the videos, is to help people that are themselves interested in the craft of, composing video game music that, music that enhances the story of the zone. It adds to the storytelling, it adds to the narrative, and certainly to the emotional experience of the game, the level. And I appreciate you saying that they're good videos, Garden. I do my best. Sam says, wait, whoa, am I making a Zelda video? Not making one. I already made it. It goes by the title... Oh, nice. Alright, so I think I've started to notice that, and now I'm, pretty sure that some of these missions are not as hard as they seem, because they're kind of set up like the Chaotix missions in Heroes, where it tells you have to fight 100 enemies, but there's more than 100 in the level. You just have to get 100 of them. I think in Westopolis, though, it's a strict, 45 black creatures. If you miss one, you have to go get that specific one that you missed. Alright, Garden's taken off. See you later. And Mikey Bruce wonders if I know Tyrannicon. No, is that a content creator? Now, Wackadude says, OMG, is that because I just missed the C rank? Sorry, Wackadude. But I'm glad that you can fall asleep to my videos, because, yeah, I definitely appreciate that people find listening to my voice to be, soothing enough that it can be good, just put on a playlist of my videos, fall asleep, next thing you know. It's not because my videos are boring. You're absorbing more music theory info every time you fall asleep to my videos. Alright. So Sam is the big winner of that wager.
We must stand united to defend our world against these invaders.
Alright. Cutscene skippage. Alright, is this Casino Park? Circus Park, I mean. Alright, so I am gonna do the hero mission. After which, I'm going to check the library to make sure I'm not doing anything redundant. Get ready.
Where's that damn fourth Chaos Emerald?
The reason you're all here.
Isn't that Tails?
Wackadude says, next thing you know, you're watching a Scott the Woz video when you wake up. Is that because YouTube autoplays just random videos? Is that to say that watching my videos, like I'm similar enough to Scott the Woz in the algorithm that it will suggest his things next? Shadow Ops is amazed to see the word damn.
Guess it's my lucky day.
Yeah, Javid says, he said the line. And I promise that that line is not in an upcoming music theory video because it's too obvious. But yeah, JJ says, it's crazy how we can... Oh, I gotta start the wager. How we can absorb so much info. JJ learned about how to do saving in your engine by taking a shower. Good deal, good deal. Alright. So, I am pretty good at this.
Let's take back all of the stolen rings.
I love the voice so much. Yeah, so I am going to go for an A rank on this one. And you have 2 minutes. Okay, but keep in mind, this mission is get 400 rings. Now, I've played this level a whole lot, and I love this level. By playing this level over and over, you kind of gradually refine your, what you're prioritizing. There are these little mini games where it's like you're shooting target balloons. But it's not necessarily beneficial to do them all. Definitely not. Wow, Tails took out that dude, no problem. Hey, it's the Barrel of Doom. You remember this. So I am going to do this first one. So you're going to see these balloons start to emerge. The red ones are 1 point. Yellow are 2. That's the yellow one. Alright, hopefully I got 50 rings. There it is. So that might be the only shooting minigame that I even do, because they get harder and harder, and, the payout doesn't change.
Let's take back all of the stolen rings.
Interesting. Mikey Bruce is getting Eggman Land vibes, and your best time for that stage is 10.5 minutes. But the question on everyone's mind is, what's JJ's best time in Eggman Land? Does JJ even have a documented best time in Eggman Land, specifically playing on an Xbox Series X? 60 frames per second unleashed. What the... Yeah, forgive me for pausing every now and then, because it's a high-stakes wager, and I want to keep in touch with you guys. Interesting. Shadow Ops spotted a jingle from Twinkle Park Bowling. Really interesting. Didn't catch that. That's from Sonic Adventure 1 then. Wackadude sounds like picked up some points in the last wager. Now this is dangerous. There's some danger enemies here. Gotta dispatch that guy, even though it's a gun. Yeah, so this is a turret. But it's a little bit harder to use the turret. Eggman, get out of here.
Let's take back all of the stolen rings. This is a gun manufactured turret. Can you use this for the shooting gallery?
This is a gun manufactured turret. I think what's so great about that is that Sega knows full well how funny that is. To have Tails, in his, enthusiastic, innocent delivery, get really hyped about, a big mechanical turret gun or whatever. Extra life in the bank.
If you hit the middle of that device dead center with enough force, you'll get
Oh, I missed the
maximum
big
height.
one. Alright,
If you
that's
can
not
bring
the end of the
back
world,
in
but
time,
it's
you'll
really
get
good.
a
I missed...
extra- Okay, we
Oh,
got back
I
about
can still get it.
half. Think you can get the rest?
Alright, I got it. I guess there's 2 opportunities to get it.
More of Eggman's
Alright, now this is where you have to get better at this. You have to make it so that you're close and then you run the rest of it. You can't jump the rest of it the way you do in Heroes. It's really cool the way they expanded that wall jump. And it took me a while to get the hang of it. But now I've mastered it. And here's another 50. I know where to go. I'm already at... Hey, look, it's the pandas. And then this, I'm going to get my special, maybe? Yeah, I can skip all this grinding. Ready? Let's go. Oh, I'm getting an A rank tonight, baby. Better deposit me somewhere safely. And then this is a funny thing that even though I'm not doing the dark mission, I do have to attack those gun sentries to even proceed. Alright, will I land right in the ring of fire? Yeah, baby.
That turret is so cool. I've never seen
Not even
a
gonna bother with the turret.
used for this sort of thing before.
More rings down here. Am I gonna get another 50 spot? No, how do I get that one? Whatever.
More of Eggman's next. Make sure to hold on to your rings.
Good advice. But yeah, I have not played Mikey Bruce. I haven't played the real Unleashed, only the Wii version, so that's not the full experience. But yeah, glad you like Frontiers. I haven't played much of that lately. Wow. So get this, Mikey Bruce. JJ says that his best time at Eggman Land
Hey, look!
is a robust
Circus
35 minutes.
What the heck was Eggman thinking
JJ
when
flat
he
out
did
thinks that he just doesn't have it in him to do 10 minutes. Yeah, I'll have to ask Owen what his time was. The guy who defended the honor of Sonic Unleashed in the first ever Sonic Debate Society debate
What
event
about that freaky tent?
that was about Sonic
Shut up!
Unleashed.
Get on board!
Alright, I have 369 rings. So I think it's going to bring me to the end now.
Ah, I'm getting dizzy!
Which, if this is the end, then it means I failed at an optimal route.
I can't keep my eyes open anymore!
The question is, where should I go?
Down below!
Yeah, so there's
Use
the
this
goal.
to start over.
374, huh? Where did I miss that thing? I don't know. So this is where these portals start to make a little bit more sense, why it's designed this way. Ooh, that's a whole bunch of rings right here. And I can stop. Isn't this gangster gameplay?
That's all of them!
Yeah, so I thought I already got that one. I wouldn't think it would give you 50 rings twice, but maybe they get refreshed if you get to the end of the level. I'm not sure.
Sorry, Doctor.
This
I
still
got
might
no
be an A
time for
rank.
games.
I bet it is. So close. So very close. But no cigar, no cigarette. Nothing. So JJ's picking up the W. Way to be. Back in this control room. Nice. Wackadude is thinking about buying Sonic Frontiers soon when you pre-order Sonic X Shadow Generations. Koya was enjoying Tails' good vibes with the victory signs, dude. There's so many great end-of-level poses for all the different characters. Of course, Maria's. I love this level so much. But I'm not going to stop playing, but I am actually going to go to the library because I just want to make sure I'm not doing a redundant route. So this game is set up so well to make it crystal clear. That's the route that I've taken so far in this run. So I just want to make sure that I haven't exactly done it before. Yeah, I've never done it. So what that means is that I can go anywhere for the rest of the run. And I think that's good, because I would actually like to take the hero path for the rest of this run. Because they're great levels, and they may become relevant to you in the near future. JJ's getting the congratulations from the community. So alright. To the hero path we go. So you guys are going to get to see a Maria level, which is awesome. JJ's got the animated emote. Oh, nice, and thank you very much, Sam. I appreciate your recent resubscription. So in honor of that, let's do a wager. Now, this is such a great level. It's with Rouge. This level looks... the music in this level... It's so good. And... Penioso spotted Alex with hair. Why, did my hair look short last stream? Alright, I'm going to try and get an A. In this one too. And 2 minutes have begun. This is one of the standout phenomenal levels in this game. Now don't forget, Shadow Ops, you don't want to misuse the @AlexYard tag unless it's an emergency. Wackadude is ready to avenge Maria. So am I. Oh yeah, Penioso points out, yeah, I'm also a little unshaven. Which is also an alternate, you know, Space Beth look. No worries, Shadow Ops. Happens to the best of McMarks. He used to do that a lot, I think. Third, fourth guy. Sky. I love these little transporters. Here's Black Doom. I wonder why it didn't do the Black Doom camera angle.
They're under attack. We've got to support.
Dude, Rouge's voice is the ultimate ASMR.
Hey, they're on our side.
Says who?
Look out for that plant. It attacks with fire.
Now those big plants don't count as a black creature. They can attack you though. And I do think they might be, you know, working for Black Doom. Alright, he's got a shield, we've got a homing attack his ass, teach him a lesson.
Not bad.
Not bad. Amazing voice. Yeah, Penioso says, y'all are in summer now, aren't you? How is it? Yeah, it's summer. It's a typical summer. I have the air conditioner on. It's not too... I've lived in Massachusetts my whole life, so I'm used to the two temperature extremes year by year. Now there's one guy I do have to shoot him. There we go. Gonna hop off to the left here to take out these delightful black creatures. Pitch in, Rouge.
Don't get overconfident.
Yeah, I think this level might have more than 50 black creatures. Because... Now watch this. I'm gonna get the cannon. Alright, kaboom.
Not bad.
Not bad. It was amazing.
I think this is a river.
Now these little guys also count as enemies. Let's switch back to the mission.
Black aliens.
Yeah, Shadow Ops has got temperatures in the 80s. Wackadude wonders if I can make some of my older videos 1080p. Yeah, I'm sorry that... yeah, that was a bit kind of... Is 25% of Sonic 3, is that only in 720? Because that's... Yeah, I'm sorry about that. Definitely I don't intend to make any newer videos in that resolution. You know, it's always 1080 at an absolute minimum. And I do 4K occasionally. Yeah, I should do a 25% visual remaster, maybe 1080p. But yeah, Mikey Bruce wonders what Sonic games are my favorites. Well, longtime viewers of the stream know that. 3D, my favorites are Heroes and honestly this. 2D, it would be CD and 3, definitely.
Time to buckle down and let's take
Sonic
them all
3
out.
has always been kind of my personal favorite, close to my heart. But it was only once I became a Sonic content creator a few years ago that was the first time I truly gave Sonic CD a chance. I had dabbled in it, but I really sat down, let me figure out what this game's deal is. And I just absolutely, it was surreal to have like new Sonic content in the 2020s, you know, because I hadn't really played much of the game yet. So to be able to discover the game for the first time, you know, as an adult, I probably wouldn't have liked the game much as a kid. It asks a bit more of the player than Sonic 1, 2, or 3, you know. Get more Bazooka Joe ammo. I love... Rouge has a great line here.
Eliminate the black alien.
But Black Doom interrupted it.
Take out the aliens as you climb down.
Climb down, there it is. The way she says the word down is so subdued and just chills me out in a good way. Alright, JJ doesn't see the need to rush to make a 1080p version.
One more.
One more monster.
That's all of them.
Oh, Rouge's voice is so good. Yeah, now Sam says I only stream in 720p.
I won't let you get
And
away
for a
with
stream,
trying to
yeah,
invade
I
it.
figure I should keep the pixels modest so my computer, internet connection is not having to work too hard, and probably for you guys too. There it is, finally hitting my target, A rank. Wow, Shadow Ops played Sonic CD in 1993. That's the year it came out. You got more cred than me. Let's pay out the yes victory to Vector Sater. We had about, wow, 1,000 points bet on a no. So that's a pretty good pie slice headed for Vector Sater.
Trouble with those
And
gun
another piece of
agents,
that pie
are we?
going to Wackadude. Way to be. I'm glad you made the jump over to Twitch, Wackadude,
What'd you say?
because now you're able to accumulate some points so that you can one day get a song request.
On the contrary.
Pay out that A rank.
What is he talking about?
What are you saying?
Use your words, Black Doom.
Be revealed.
Vector Sater's slurping up that milkshake of channel points.
You should rest.
Vector Sater drinks your milkshake. Seen that movie, There Will Be Blood?
You scum.
Now, this is
You're
a boss that
going
I've gotten better at gradually. You really got to use the tools at your disposal. I'm going to turn off my AC. It's getting a little chilly. I've had it on for a couple of hours. Vector Sater drinks it greedily. Get rid of those green dots. Gets worse. Gets better. Alright, so what you have to do in this level is first get yourself a gun, because that's going to speed things along a great deal.
Stand any chance of winning.
Alright, and each time you fall down, the enemies will have respawned to pick up some more ammo. Yeah, I'm not going to do a wager for this boss. Alright, you got to jump.
It looks like the eyes are weak. Concentrate your attention.
So guys, much like Sonic Heroes, if you jump into the air
Stay focused.
and start shooting, soon enough you will stay suspended in midair. That's just like when you're using your move with Knuckles. Now, you ready to see that to the next level? Watch this. I'm going to freeze him in place and then do that same continuous shot. Ready? Alright, so my mistake was where I ended up. Alright, but I still got him. Check that out. Now, JJ says unlimited ammo. What's unlimited, though?
There's no way you can stop me.
Is it when I have a special? Oh, okay, yeah. So JJ is saying you got to make use of the unlimited ammo during the bar.
Perfect.
Okay. So yeah, I was probably chasing down ammo during the special, not knowing that I had unlimited ammo. Like Metal Gear Solid 2. Unlimited ammo. Wackadude was getting temps in Calgary 30 degrees for a few weeks. Or, okay, 86 degrees Fahrenheit. Yeah, I'm on the Fahrenheit version. Yeah, Mikey Bruce wondered if I've played 06. I've only played Project 06, and it's pretty cool, but I don't understand what Jay's
up,
reviews
Shadow?
is so hyped up about it about. It's not.
You again.
I can't get into a flow state in that
Nice
game
to see you too.
the way I can in
Looks like these
this
black
or Heroes.
creatures are headed out to space. We're on our way to the Ark, so I guess that means we're going too.
Ark.
Come on, let's roll. Next
Let's
stop,
roll. Glad that Shadow Ops beat the game Sonic CD with the US soundtrack.
A Chaos Emerald? You've got to be kidding me, guys.
Guys, it's the
This
other
is
line.
like taking candy from a baby, which is fine by me.
But what's fine by him? The candy taking or the fact that this is easy to acquire, much like the candy taking? JJ's got a Black Doom emote. Wackadude agrees with Shadow. At least you know where he stands. All right, Rowboat says it's definitely the candy taking, even though we're on the hero path, right? We're as far down the hero direction that you can even go. Let me try and get rid of this green dots of hell. I'm really sorry.
Shadow, this way.
Look who it
The
is.
experimental monsters are in here.
Now, this is essential lore training for you guys. You know, for Sonic Movie 3, because there's going to be a human actress portraying the role of Maria. And it's going to be one for the ages. Now, this is a great level.
Those liquid creatures are the experimental monsters, based on a god of ancient culture. Thank you, Shadow. There are more out there in the colony, so please be careful.
I tell you guys, the fact that this game has 326 paths, which means that you would play a level such as this one or anyone so many times, it really, it gives you so much that's fun to experience each time you play the level. I love Maria's dialogue. It's funny.
Do you think we should just leave this place today?
Okay, so when she says that, that's an important clue that there's nothing going on in the room. Don't waste time. There's no enemy to chase down.
Please be careful not to fall.
Yeah, so Vector says you wouldn't say it's a great level. And this is where a lot of people quit playing. I can absolutely understand that. And when I was getting back into this game like a month or so ago, I got to this level and I'm like, oh, okay, this is one of those brutal levels? Is this why the game has a bad rep? And I got to do a wager too. So now that I've played this level a few times, I can definitely. I think the main thing that was really killing me was the railgun segments, and then I realized, yeah, important detail. Press A, and that railgun will go like 5 times as fast. It will go. I got to get rid of the green. Let me mess with the green a little bit. But the railgun can actually, if you want it to, go so incredibly fast that now the concern is not that it's taking forever. It's that you're going too fast. You're going to miss one of your targets. You're going to have to circle back. So I really look forward to this level now, if you can believe it. But I want to try to reduce the green dots because that's a separate metric. And Kamala Harris is watching the stream. If she is, she's not going to want to see the green dots of poop. She wants a perfectly clear alpha channel. Let's go to the filters, color key 2. Is that better or worse? That's making me start to disappear. Alright, hopefully that looks tolerable. No, now I have a dancing beard. It's like my face is deteriorating in Back to the Future. Gotta go to the filters. I gotta solve this for the long haul. Try that. Alright. So, why don't I'm going to aspire to get a B rank. I'm going to put B rank, but really it means B rank or better. Yeah, so other reasons why I like this level. Yeah, let me know if anyone else had the stream die. But hey, what's up, Cat Crafts? How you doing? So another thing, again, I try not to make excuses for mediocrity by saying like, oh no, you don't get it, it's bad on purpose. But I think for this to be a longer level with so many areas, you can get lost, you can miss an area. It seems thematically relevant that this is Shadow, you know, really having to confront his past, figure out everything that happened with Maria, figure out where he stands in the midst of it all, you know.
That's a bomb.
That's a bomb. That's a bomb. Kino dialogue, baby. Shadow Ops is still here, though. Now, Koya wonders if Maria can pick up guns. That I don't know for sure. I know that she can definitely attack even gun soldiers. And I happen to know... Oh, she jumps down, it's so amazing. I happen to know that she can attack Shadow, but it's only when he's in the turret guns. Alright, so here's the turret. Now, when I first played, see how slow this goes? This is, you know, a nightmare moment for anyone being like, I have to go this slow. Alright? But watch when I hit the gas. Ready? Ba-da-ba-ba-ba. Look how fast I'm going now. Yeah, you can seriously cruise through here. No problem. Don't miss your targets. Shoot a couple more when you arrive here in the hood. I get both? I think so. So yeah, another thing, I'm not trying to be a contrarian, but what I love about this level is that you have to proceed through it procedurally. You have to... It almost reminds me of Sonic Labyrinth a little bit, which I know probably some of you are going to say, wow, you're mentioning Sonic Labyrinth as a selling point. The maze-like element of Sonic Labyrinth is at least somewhat enjoyable to me. It's just a kind of a nice, it's almost like a Sudoku puzzle. You have to procedurally check through everything, apply logic to be like, alright, am I actually ready to go on this next railgun? Or do I need to explore a little bit more of this silo? I started a wager, didn't I? Yeah, I see a number 1 next to Wackadude's name. What did I say? B rank or better for this wager? Now there's one little area that I'm going to go to that has a unique... Now this elevator is the one that I will forget. So why don't I not go there first and commit to not forgetting? Okay, this is the splitting path. So I don't go in there yet. I'm going to go over here and then go up the elevator. Is there even a blue creature up here? Is this... No, this is just... But I actually am going to switch to these cannons because they get the blue experiments in one shot. Alright, so now I'm going to go up the elevator. Yeah, your first time playing this level, this is a bit of a nightmare. I would not deny that. But Shadow the Hedgehog is a game that you play 326 times, at least. Bang. Nice. Funny Frog is back after playing some Sonic World. Is that
I just saw one of the research
a
experiments
worse
up
version
above.
of Sonic Lost World? It's just Sonic World. Or is that a Roblox user-generated content slice? Wow, Cat Craft Streams actually streamed this very game today for 4 hours, and you were playing the hard mode. Now, it's so cool that this game has, you know, a difficult mode. I don't even think I knew about it until a couple days ago. And it's so awesome. As much as I love this game and Heroes, there's an entire mode that I have not gotten yet. Now, how do you unlock hard mode? Do you have to actually do all 326 paths? Because CatCaf streams, if you have beaten all 326 paths, I'm going to give you a hearty digital high five and congratulate you. Because that's what I'm aspiring to do. And this is me playing one of those 326 paths. Time for some... No, not turret. Now it's time to go in this door. It's a branching path. Go to the right first, not the left.
What do we do? Which way do we go?
This is...
You can use that experiment to bounce off using your homing attacks, but it looks like you can carry this bomb along with you. Don't hurt yourself.
Alright, so now I do have to wall jump to get back. Nice, bro. Okay, Catcraft says you unlock expert mode. And hey, what's up, Daffy Duck? By getting all A ranks for every mission on every level. All right, that's a lot more doable. So maybe I should start trying to do that. And is that expert mode? Is that the thing where it's like you have to beat every level in a row, not just a path of 6 levels like a normal playthrough? You have to play through like all 20 whatever levels it is on a single set of lives. Like there's no, if you game over, that's it. That's so awesome that it includes that format. And I can see myself giving it a whirl. Wow, Sam is ready to declare GameCube best console of all time. Wacko Dude wonders if Gerald took the inspiration for the ultimate life form, not Shadow from Chaos, because all the Chaos-like enemies, the Sonic stages, and the hero story. Yeah, JJ might know a little bit about the lore stuff.
Isn't this place huge? Even I still get lost in here sometimes.
You and me both, Maria.
They got Keith.
Yeah, I think these artificial chaos are like, they were not the point of the experiment,
Shadow, are you all
but they were like a byproduct, an incidental byproduct of suffering and aggression. Koyao is pointing out community remind. I gotta make sure I'm not going the wrong way. Sorry, I keep pausing it, but yeah, Third Bruno says the way difficult mode is unlocked in this game is pretty much just like Heroes. Alright, this is a dead end. And you know for sure because Maria tells you. The wording Maria uses is not explicitly saying, like, there's no targets here. But after a while of playing, you piece together that when Maria says that, it means there's nothing for you here. Be gone. Is this going to be this hidden area? No. Now, there might be one in here. No. Alright, but that's it for this. There's nothing else in this room. For these artificial chaoses, anyway. Yeah, Daffy Duck is celebrating the year of the Hedgehog. Mikey Bruce had Sonic Heroes on the PS2, but what, did your console crap out? Yeah, so I play Heroes and this game on Dolphin, which is a GameCube emulator. And it leads to a dramatic improvement in graphical quality, as you can see. This don't look like this on a native GameCube. Yes, Catcraft confirmed you have to beat every level in a row. And if you lose all your lives, less of that in a moment. You start back from Westopolis. Furthermore, the levels are harder. Yeah, but there's different missions. Oh, I can't wait to do different missions. Is it like you have to get more enemies killed or whatever? I got him, right? Yeah. You do not want to miss an artificial chaos in this level. Don't hurt myself. I'm hurting the chaos. Yeah, Daffy Duck is pointing out, yeah, that I am playing as Sonic's... Well, I wouldn't say he's Sonic's arch nemesis, but he is a rival, definitely. But they cooperate. They've been cooperating quite a bit to date. They're going to be working together in the very next level. Now, there's nothing else in here, so it's just the next turret. Next turret, sweetheart. Daffy Duck wonders what happened if I killed a soldier's shoes. Well, you can definitely attack soldiers in this game. It's just you can't kill them the way you can the evil creatures. They just kind of flounder on the ground, helpless, but like Monty Python. I'm not dead yet. I feel fine. I feel happy. Shout out to Monty Python. If any Monty Python cast members are watching this broadcast. I didn't miss... Oh. Yeah, alright. So I missed one. Because... but I think I can get him through the wall. I think this happened to me last time. I probably already got him, right? It's hilarious that this door will open. Alright, crisis averted. I didn't miss one. Alright, now I think maybe this is going to be the goal ring. In here? Never mind. Oh, Maria. I don't remember her saying that line, but they look cute. Dude, Maria is keeping me grounded. Pointing out cute oddities. Now, there's something different about this one. That I don't know why it takes longer. Why the health won't go down at first. Yeah, his health is not I don't understand. I never understood this. I just wasted a lot of my ammo, though. Alright, now he's taking damage.
There are only a few more. Good luck.
And way down here.
Can you go down from here?
Sure can. But don't waste your time with these elevators. But also, you got to be careful while jumping down. Because immediately under an elevator is a death pit. Alright, is this where the goal ring is, maybe? Off to the left? Yes.
Still research experiments running loose.
Not going in there. That slide looked really cool, though. Right, this is just some ammo. Right. I'm well equipped. Now, I didn't forget to go up that one elevator, did I?
Thank you.
You're welcome, Maria. I'll do that, what, 7 more times? Blue enemy. Come on, baby. I got him, right? I think so.
Good job, Shadow.
I think there's This is looking pretty good, guys. Yeah, 14 minutes. To think that this took me like more than 30 minutes the first couple times.
Just saw one of the research experiments up above.
Alright, yeah. 2 left, and they are both on this rail. So I'm not even going to go into those doors.
Look, more artificial chaos. There should only be one more left.
You're right, Maria. You can count good. Sam is trying to figure out why Discord Nitro costs so much. Now, what does that get you? Animated emotes and higher quality stream resolution?
Thank you.
There it is. Now, Wackadude wonders if anyone know how the score system works.
As I promised you, Maria, I will protect the professor and the Ark.
You see how there's 3 different scores? I admit I've never looked into it too much. D, wow. Wow. Maybe I've never gotten an A rank. Daffy Duck spotted a character using a gun in this game. Now, Daffy Duck wonders if I liked the animated cutscenes of Sonic Shadow Generations. Have they shown cutscenes? I wasn't aware of that.
Please, Shadow, I need your help.
Oh, and Cat Crafts is
Everyone's fate
giving me the
depends
heads up that Digital Circuit and Circus Park specifically are ramped up to 11 in terms of difficulty. Circus Park, what do they do to make it? Is it more rings you have to get? Because I love that level, and I've gotten so good. Right, 400 rings used to seem like this crazy thing, but now I know where to get all the good sources of rings. That 400 is no problem, really.
Up there.
Huh? What is that?
But yeah, Bam Kuzam had said that that level is dread, but the music is so elegant. I understand the backlash, but
You think those black creatures are somehow
I honestly
connected
think
with
that if
comet?
you're playing this game to the full extent of its
Shadow,
what it
what's
has
wrong?
to offer,
I
that
think you're right. I feel it.
that
They're
it's
up there.
just as good of a
That's
level.
where the
It's kind
answers
of
are.
long, but I think
Gotta
it's
get to that comet.
appropriately fitting for a Maria flashback. You know, it's Shadow digging through the full extent of all his baggage, you know. Yeah, Lore Stream says some in-level cutscenes with Doom's Eye and the prologue animation. Okay, so that's what they've shown, huh? No kidding. I didn't know there was Shadow Generations cutscenes even previewed. Yeah, Catcraft said, you're doing a hero? Oh, I got to pay out the wager. So I didn't, Alright, there was, I'll just refund the points because nobody bet that I would fail. Alright, last level. I can beat this level perfectly fine, but I don't know what my chances of getting an A rank. I'll make it a B rank. Be the target. This is almost a micro puzzle level because it's like you should probably always have the gravity gun, which means I don't think you can projectile attack, but you're going to see where you need the gravity gun. JJ cautions Sam and everyone, don't waste money on Discord Nitro. All right, but yeah. Yeah, so Catcraft Stream was basically saying in broad strokes that, yeah, if you're going for the hero mission, you should do hero stuff, which I figure is mainly just attacking the evil creatures. So I'm not going to bother to engage in combat with these guys. I love this long hallway, though. Weaving in and out of these hazards. Sonic right behind me. This is just primo Sonic action.
Shadow, try going up.
Wackadude placed about 100 points as a bet. High roller, man. Maybe you'll get some points back. I'm going the wrong way. Hop right down here.
Yahoo!
Yahoo!
Shadow, look, the aliens the
Alright,
best of the
so
best.
I'm gonna get a gravity gun now.
That new alien
And it's just like in Half-Life 2, right?
small enemies. Looks like
Yeah.
it works just by holding in the B button. Give it a try,
So I guess I can suck in small enemies
Shadow,
even.
Try going up.
Now all I need to do is find Black Duck. Now, Daffy Duck wonders, how many endings does this game have? So it pretty much has 10 endings, because there's 5 last levels, each of which have their own outcome. But then, after you get all 10 endings, then you can go do the true last ending. And I haven't done that yet. Oh, I screwed that up.
Not here.
Now, I have to wonder how much that sets you back
Look, the aliens
as far as a
decided to
rank.
send in the best of the best.
Sam is touting
Suck up rings, items,
the fact that Stanley Parable has more than 10 endings.
it looks like
That's
it
a lot
works
of
just by
endings.
holding in the B button. Give it a try, Shadow.
Shadow Ops thought that there were 15 endings. Now you know.
Try going up.
Yeah, there's 2 of those wall jump parts that you have to do, and I choked. I admit it. So I maybe have mentioned that this voice actor of Black Doom auditioned for the role of Black Doom in Shadow Generations, but did not get the part. Sorry, buddy.
You can probably jump dash between these walls and perform the triangle jump.
Go, no problem. Now that I know how to wall jump efficiently in this game.
Black creatures. Time to have a little fun.
Alright, Ghosted Burbs back in time for the final jaunt with Sonic the Hedgehog. The final jaunt at this level, final haunt. See what I did there? Just added a Manatee matinee performance on Sunday. I'll stop now.
Yo, try going
Yo! He's allowed to say yo. Oh man, the speed,
You know what they
the
say.
smooth camera
They
flowing.
are, the harder they fall.
No, Sonic, you know what they say, the more the merrier. And then also some anecdote about toast that I can't remember.
Watch your step.
I'm just kidding, I remember it. I say it before I go to bed every single night.
Up ahead. Watch your back.
Come on, come on, come on.
Don't touch that switch. That'll seal off the path we need to follow.
Right about... Oh, look, a Black Doom projection.
Sucking up those mines with the vacuum.
Alright, now this part... I don't quite know which enemies I have to kill in order to unleash that spring.
Something up. Looks like this.
So I'm just going to attack anybody that I can see
Looks like this
and hope for the best.
black creatures.
Because I don't think I can use the gravity gun on these guys. The spring open? Not yet. There it is. Onward. See the Pixar movie Onward? It was fine, but nothing special.
Is there any way we can shut down the lasers that are defending the exit?
Nice. It was while streaming expert mode of this game that you got your first viewer ever, like on any of your streams. Achievement unlocked. Get a viewer. To 5 more viewers, and then 10 more after that.
Shadow, try going up.
Nice acrobatics. Nice. Wackadude is living the good life, watching the stream on your phone
Waste time shooting at
while
the
playing
creatures
Sonic
in
3.
the shield. Take them out using homing attacks.
That's some deluxe living. Yeah, so what's cool about this level is that... No, not that.
Damn, not here.
But I just got a checkpoint, so that's fine. What I was gonna say about what's cool about this level... Oh,
Take them out using homing
I lost my gravity gun, didn't I? So that's the kind of high stakes thing. You lose your gravity gun. Now, am I gonna get stuck without it? But yeah, it was just today that Catcraft got that first viewer. So I'm sure you're riding high. I might be screwed here without... Do you have the gravity gun? Can't tell. Probably not. Yeah, so this is... Oh no, I think I figured out that there's one nearby. Alright, no. Crisis averted. If I attack this guy, then... Gravity gun is revealed in this corner. Yay! Alright, so yeah, you can't get super screwed over because there's a gun to pick up if you die. I'm just giving you guys tips for when you play this game. Sam followed Catcraft streams. Let the new streaming era begin. Hey, what's up, Elmarian? As Elmarian pops in, Javid heads out. See you later, Javid. Have a good one. Daffy Duck's got the shout out to Chris Pratt. Oh, is he in that Onward movie? I didn't realize. But yeah, what I was going to say before is that because it's advantageous to have the gravity gun at all times,
Shadow, try going up.
what that means is that because you don't have a projectile shot, I don't think, you have to use the homing attack. And I think it's just like oh, don't miss the bus. It's a beautiful symbolism for the fact that you're, committed to the hero path. It's the end of the game. And the way you're going to wrap things up is not with, evil weapons, shotguns and stuff. No, it's just your good old-fashioned homing attack. Sonic's going to finish this dude off. Thank you, Sonic. I had no rings. Elmarian wonders how it's going. Oh, I just died. And I'm back here. But that's okay. But yeah, things are going good. You guys always rescue me when I do these streams. Mikey Bruce wondered if you heard a fart, but I don't think there's a fart sound effect in this game, so... The coast is clear of farts. I don't think that's a sound effect in any Sonic games. Except maybe Sonic Almonds. Looking at you, Bentley Jones. Dun, dun, doo-doo-doo-doo-doo-doo.
This wall is a different color than the others.
You're right about that.
Hey, not bad.
Come on, come on, come on. Wow. Sam commemorates that there's 2 Hat in Time streams in the same day. What's that, today? My stream of the DLC in a little bit.
Try going down here.
And someone else. Ghost of Burb says, unless the game is Wario the Hedgehog, then you have a better chance of decompiling a fart sound effect. Do I need to even fight? Yeah, I think I have to fight them.
Shadow, try going up.
Otherwise the platform won't show up? Because, yeah, where's the bot? There it is. Catcraft Streams is looking for recommendations for Sonic games to stream tomorrow. And I'm going to have to go with Sonic Eraser. Underrated. Mikey Bruce suggests that Shadow would be a good fit for a Grand Theft Auto game. Have I played Grand Theft Auto? Yeah, I've played maybe like 5 or 10 hours of Grand Theft Auto 4, and I liked it. I eventually hit a wall with it. Doesn't seem like the game that I could immerse myself in for 200 hours like the way I can with Shadow this Hedgehog. Do I have to go down? There are boosters down there? There's something to land on. Aha.
Shadow, get in.
Nope. Get on. Oh, the text said get on.
Yahoo!
Now, Wackadude says I'm covering the score. Oh, but the score is at the top middle of the screen. Isn't that something?
That might just be a decoy to trap us, but it's our only clue we have right now.
Another
Guess
decoy
we just
Black
have to
Doom.
follow it.
Koyao's ready for a Sonic Eraser 100% speedrun. Let's do it.
Great, like we needed another problem.
Yeah, GTA 4. That was the one with Roman. And Futura Sounds, that YouTube channel that focuses mainly on Metal Gear. But he has an awesome... I love this. Doom is just right there. There's the goal ring.
To a switch somewhere back along the way we came.
Hey, what's up, Toaster Brains? Hope you're feeling toasty.
So we meet at last, Black Doom. You're the one responsible for all this villainy.
And yeah, I may not read that out loud, Wackadude, because it's a little off topic, but you're welcome to check in with such reports. Alright, guys, final boss. Oh, I didn't see what rank I got. It was probably a bad rank, right? I love that I can rewind on YouTube so easily now. I didn't realize that for a while.
Black Doom.
Yeah, I got a
your
D.
rule ends
No
here,
surprise there.
and
At least it
ends
wasn't
now.
an E, though.
So you're behind all this. Like it or
Sam's
not,
picking up the
game's
last
over.
victory.
Fools.
I love that laugh.
Are more than superior.
That damn D rank. D for nice damn job, certifies Toaster Brains.
Think you have any real chance of defeating us?
It's you who should be scared, Black Doom. I made a promise to Maria to save the planet she
See,
loved
that's
so
just like
much,
the Death Egg
and
music
I
theory
will.
video. Remember at the very end when Cybershell says it's actually Eggman that should be afraid of Sonic.
Power in the universe.
Similar case for Black Doom.
Just how pitiful you inferior life forms are.
Yeah, Catcraft Stream says
This is it.
you're
Let's end this once
not
and
going to
for
be
all.
playing any more expert mode anytime soon because it's a 4-hour commitment, right? It's got to be continuous. And can you not save your progress?
Take this.
So with this boss, pretty straightforward. I'm not...
You can get up high enough. You can hit
I
it
don't
with a
think
homing
I've
attack.
figured out like a really good, reliable, fast strategy.
Take this.
It's pretty much you just have to get enough height and hit him 3 times per pass, I guess.
When he throws meteors, make sure to get out of the way.
And yeah, as Lore Stream points out, there are guns. But the thing is, and I am going to pick up the guns, but yeah, I also wonder, like, what's the best way to make use of the guns? Like, if I just jump now, boop, 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 he disappears so quickly that you can only get, I think, like 3 shots in. So it's like,
You can dodge that light blade boomerang.
what's the advantage of using a gun? I guess it's just to get hits a little bit faster. And the only reason I didn't use the gun that time was because he was lower. Yeah, so now he's low. Now it's time to shoot him.
Using our speed, avoiding that disc attack by dodging it to the side is a snap.
Is a snap. Alright, halfway down. And then, am I going to be able to use Chaos Control to freeze time and then just keep wailing on him?
It looks like there's a pattern to his teleportation.
Alright, so there's my special.
The ultimate power.
And I have infinite ammo. JJ was not lying. But I should probably wait until he's done his attack, right? But now it's looking...
Chaos control.
Yeah, so he warped away. So I can't, I don't think, just keep wailing on him. Not too much longer. Alright, yeah, so Lore Stream, yeah, that makes enough sense. Lore Stream is saying that, yeah, you still only hit him 3 times, but it's quicker and more reliable. It seems like the way to go. Takes hit, don't miss your mark. That seemed like more than 3 hits.
This is not over.
Says who? Yeah, baby. And we're going to get to see the official name of this
Maria
run,
loved
because
this planet.
every of
I
all
will
the
not let you destroy it.
326 potential paths, they all have a name, a unique name. This is not over, confirms Ghost of Bird. Poor guy. No, he deserves it. Yeah, baby. Last emerald. Got all 7. I bet Sonic is jealous. He never thought he'd see someone else
Finally,
possessing them
got
all.
the Chaos Emeralds.
Shadow. This isn't over yet.
Why? Because Shadow Generations is coming out
Black arms will rise again.
again in the Shadow Generations DLC.
Let's do this.
Do what?
I'm Shadow the Hedgehog, and I made a promise that I intend to keep. With the power of these emeralds, Black Doom and his army are finished.
You promised me?
This is who I am.
This is who he... Ah, so that ties into I Am, All I Am. Ah, listen to this music. Bravo, Takashi Iizuka. You knocked it out of the park. Lead game designer Iizuka, sound director Jun Senoi. Producer Yuji Naka. All Hail Shadow recommends Bam Kwazam. Vector Sater says the irony is that's what he ends up doing. Does what? I forgot already. This... I don't like this voice as much as Johnny's. Yeah, we don't need to listen to the whole song, but... Movie supervisor Takashi Iizuka. Wackadude's view is that the best version is this. There's a version in Sonic 06 that's bad. Alright, Vector Sater says, that's what Shadow ends up doing. Uses the Chaos Emeralds to put an end to Black Doom's army. So why is it ironic? Alright. Now we're going to see what the name... And do I get a micro bonus for... Alright, you don't always get a micro bonus, but you do get the name of the run, which is... The unique name of the run that I just did is... Alright, hopefully we're back. Yep, so that's 2 DCs, guys. I'm really going to try and do anything that I can to alleviate that problem. Toasted Brain says, Shadow took Alex with the Chaos Emeralds. Imagine that. Alright, we really got to keep things moving. So, what we have on the rest of the day is we're going to do a song request now, and then we're going to play Hat in Time DLC at least for like 15-20 minutes. And that's not even the only time we're ever going to play it. So it's not like today is the only time to ever possibly play Hat in Time DLC, but it's not going to be a marathon. Alright, Vector says, it's ironic because this ending was considered the hero ending, but it's basically not much different from the real one. Yeah, why is it ironic, though? That seems to be hardly ironic, but rather hyper-fitting. It's like that ultimately is what Shadow is going to do. That take on Shadow is a bit more canonical. What am I doing? Let's go to Angel Island. Now I'm going to pull up the request on my end. Burn, 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 burn. Yeah, now Sam had floated the idea of doing what? Co-op multiplayer? When we do Hat in Time. So here's the major problem with that, I realize, Sam. If you're playing along with me, that would mean you're not doing anything in chat. That's a problem because you are the Hat in Time resident expert. So if we don't have you saying stuff, then it's like I won't even know what to make of half of the stuff in a way. What am I looking for? Yeah, I kind of do need you, Sam, to be chatting, you know? Alright. So maybe we can do that at some point, Sam, at some point, but not the first time. Alright. Get a load of this. Sam says the game has a chat system, which may be true, but it would be the exact same. So you would still either need to be playing or like text chatting. Vector Sater's got it. Symphony of the Night. And Koyao specifically knows that it is Crystal Teardrops. Indeed it is. Let's get some gameplay. Yeah, Koyao knows. JJ really wanted me to listen to this, and here we are. The Acolyte Season 1 Review. The worst Star Wars ever made. Fresh off the press from your favorite Nerdrotic. Alright. Castlevania. Symphony of this Night. I like the bass. Whatever effect that is cool. Hey friends, World of Long Plays has got us covered with the gameplay this evening. Alright. Gameplay will be here soon, team. In fact, now. Yeah, so the bass, whatever bass instrument that, it's subtle, but it's really, I love the texture of it. Oh, look, Metroid elements. No wonder JJ likes it. Alright, Vector Sater considers that having all the different endings before the last story seems superfluous if in one of them you're not even going to pretend that that's not the real Shadow rather than a what if. It's ironic that they'd make two endings that are the same, then act like Hero Shadow isn't just who Shadow is. Sorry, Vector. I tried. I tried. Maybe the takeaway you're trying to communicate is that the true ending shouldn't have overlapped with any of the 10 baseline endings. Wackadude is getting the vibe that this sounds like cafe music. So you could drink coffee to this. JJ touts the benefits of this game, praising it as one of the best games you played all year. Sam is starting to suspect that JJ might like this here game. Koyao says, Bloodstained Ritual of the Night has an area and song. Hey, it's Maria! Right, this is Year of Shadow. Next year, Year of Maria. Spin-off game, fully playable, full campaign as Maria. Now, interesting. So, Wackadude tweeted me with a screenshot showing that while watching my stream, there was an ad on the side for condoms. And you're saying, you're not going to ask why the ad is there. Here's the cool twist. It's not me you need to ask as to why the condom ad is there. It's based on your internet search activity. So that's your mind blower of the day. Ghostaburb used to really want to cosplay as Alucard specifically. Did you grow out of that phase? And who do you want to cosplay as now instead? Now that your Alucard phase is done, do you want to cosplay as... trying to think of a Burb character. Wave from Sonic Riders. Alright, Ghostaburb might do it someday. That is, if you can get a crew together. Get a theme going. Dude, look at these stained glasses. I love this, like, perspective effect. Let me rewind the gameplay. That looks so amazing. Yeah, watch this roam. Yeah, look at this. This reminds me of that moment in Triple Trouble 16 You see the perspective, like, kind of tunnel going back? I do like this, JJ, I must admit. Ghostaburb is aspiring to make Samus and Shantae by next... So you're going to do 2 different cosplay outfits? One of which is Samus, so that you can buy Metroid Prime 4 at midnight, and they'll put you first in line because you're souped up as Miss Aaron, Samus Aran. Koya wonders if that's a Pokemon reference. What's that? In this gameplay or something else? Ah, look at that spinning move. At least that's... Ah, you sit down at a table just for a cutscene or something? What that? Is that a suicide booth? From Futurama? Yeah. And then you go on the other side, does something better happen? Just dating sim elements? No, it's another suicide booth. Ah, okay. That was Mega Aegislash. That was what JJ was talking about. A ghost animating a sword. It's a trope as old as Pokemon and Symphony of the Night. Wackadude wonders what's my least favorite Sonic 3 boss fight, because yours is Marble Garden Act 2. I don't know, I like them all. Act 1 is what trips me up. Yeah, it's the falling rocks in Act 1 of Marble Garden. I don't... It stresses me out every time. You know, like, I will always take responsibility if I make a gameplay mistake, but something about the way those rocks fall feels a little bit unfair, but I'm not really sure. JJ never understood that room, maybe the suicide booth room we saw before. Yeah, so I like that text, the way it comes in. Look at the sky, man. And this was what, PS1? Not that these graphics look impressive for PS1 specific, but they look a little bit... I don't even know how to describe it. It's like the middle ground of games getting HD. I don't know, I can't explain. JJ says the map and level design is quite memorable, right along in the tradition of Sonic CD. Well, then it gets my support. Ghostburb says, this game has no right being so pretty. Those skies, man, those skies. Oh, and a Zircon. I bet JJ got the Zircon. And the bone halberd, I never know how to pronounce that. $50? There's just cash in this game? Yeah, Koyao says, when this came out, 3D was all the rage. Whoa. Excuse me, it's Maria Robotnik again. And hello, Judah Allen, you made it. Symphony of this Night. Yeah, so we're on our third loop. We've passed the 10-minute mark. We're going to keep listening for a bit. But I'm going to open Hat in Time in the meantime. Bang. Do-do-do-do-do-do-do. So let me do that. Boy, I was glad I liked this song in the end. And yeah, Judah Allen, I have streamed Rystar, and I was almost thinking about... So I haven't picked the weekend stream yet. I won't go into the reason for that, but I will pick it as soon as possible. And I was maybe going to do... I probably won't end up picking Rystar because I need to get good at the 6th level and other levels. Because I left off on the 6th level and I was done. It's a hard level. Sam wonders how many time items I have. I don't know off the top of my head. Probably not enough for Seal the Deal, but yes, enough for Yakuza Metro. It's such a bad, meaningless name for a DLC. Why did they call it that? You know how I am about meaningless, non-descriptive titles. Wackadude still playing Sonic Tray. Oops. Actually, I'm going to disable the gameplay for a moment. Or maybe forever. Run. Alright, Sam, if it was a pun, I'm not smart enough. Nice. Ghost of Burbs Ocha is going bananas singing along with the piano bit. Sam wonders if my game is even up to date. Well, I opened it earlier today. I didn't go farther than the menu. Alright. Koyao says... Yakuza Metro, but with a cat onomatopoeia pun. Yakuza Metro. Nice. Third Bruno just did Seal the Deal last weekend, in fact. I'm sure that'll get you a high five from Serious Sam 64, who hasn't changed his username in a while. What did you think of it, Third Bruno? A new DLC for Hat in Time has been added to your account and will be installed along with the game. I think it already installed it though. Koyao's got a hung jury as to whether it's a good pun. Third Bruno says it was a bit short, but you get why. It's just the world they added. It comes with a challenge mode you haven't started yet. Have like deluxe hard missions or something. No, I wonder if you can hear this audio. Alright, so let me stop the music. Thank you, JJ, for today's request. Finally got to hear it. And I had at least heard it before a little bit, but... Alright, why don't I just make things